My go-to tip for imposter syndrome is what I call just saying yes. When I first decided I wanted to become a certified coach and get my coach training, I was only 23 years old. Very young, right, for becoming a coach, or so you might think. While the majority of people in my life were very supportive, there were, of course, a few naysayers, and these naysayers were actually well-meaning individuals. They were just simply expressing their own self-doubts onto me. Who's gonna hire you? Don't you need life experience to be a life coach? I don't think people are gonna take you seriously. All of that. Thankfully, I didn't listen. I went ahead, I invested in my coaching program. This is where just saying yes comes in. I'll never forget showing up to that first day of training. I was petrified. I was like, I'm gonna be the youngest in the room. They're not gonna take me seriously. They're gonna think I'm a joke. Oh, my inner critic was going wild. And I'll never forget, if you're familiar with DC summers, it was a July day in DC. So it was hot as it was. I walked from the metro to where it was. And then, so I was sweating from the heat. And then I was sweating from the nerves on top of it. So when I walked in, I was like this sweaty mess. I was so nervous. And I can't tell you though, what a wonderful experience it ended up being. And how happy I was that I said yes and I made myself do it. I still had to deal with all that fear and anxiety, but look at where we are now. And I've had to do this many, many times in my entrepreneurship journey with my first speaking engagement, first coaching clients, raising my rates, all of these things. Sometimes it's just saying yes, despite how you feel. And that's the thing as leaders, is that our thoughts are going to tell us things, our feelings are going to tell us things, but those things aren't based in reality. What my 23-year-old self did, that I give her a little pat on the back for, is that I saw my vision. I knew what was possible. I knew I had strengths that aligned with coaching. And I said yes to those things even though I was scared. So as a leader, look at your vision. Look at the possibilities. Say yes to those things. You're gonna deal with all that icky stuff, but by saying yes first and dealing with that after, you're not gonna have a choice but to step into that next level of leadership.